Welcome to the Disney Underground, your experimental podcast of tomorrow. Be sure to strap on your Mickey ears as our hosts, Panda, Gene, Sammy, and Morgan, take you through all the happenings in the world of Disney and Universal. Are you ready for some fun, games, and an occasional guest or two? Then sit back, relax, and enjoy the Disney Underground.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Disney Underground, your experimental podcast of tomorrow. All right, so things may look a little different right now. Don't adjust your sets. We got our special guest in the house. Piano Rob is here. Now, guys, Panda will probably be joining us in a little bit. He's actually on location going to Epcot to get the Luminous fireworks. He's recording that, so he's not here. He's probably going to join us from Epcot from his phone at one point tonight. So just stay tuned. I'm sure he's going to be with us. But until then, you got me, you got Piano Rob, you got Sammy D. Hello, Sammy D.
Hi.
We got your microphone situation settled?
We did.
We thought
complicated.
We thought and here's Morgan Stark. She's in the house, so there we go.
Hi.
We thought me and Rob were gonna have to go old school with our old show, the Late Night Magic, where we used to have a fun time interviewing our guests. But Piano Rob, it's a great time having you as always. This is our reunited my Disney company era, my late night company era, as I used to call you. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. Thanks for I'm glad everybody else showed up. I thought you were lying to me about having a show. You told me you had a show. You said something about real life pandas. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go on it. And there's nothing here when I get here. I didn't know.
Nothing here.
You're like, wait, refund.
So everybody knows Piano Rob. He's all over Disney. You're pretty much doing everything, man. So let's get right into it, right from the jump. What got you started with your whole thing with Disney? What brought you to like this love of Disney, this craze of Disney?
Oh man, I can't remember a time before having Disney movies and Disney vacations in life. That was a staple growing up. So then when I got old enough to go to college, I did the adult thing and said, I'm going to go to Disney because they have a college program. And then I didn't leave. I just stayed.
You just stayed. Nice.
I have to ask.
I just stayed.
Where did you stay when you did the college program?
Chatham. It was the new hot happening place at that point.
Oh, you fancy. Okay.
I was. It was funny. Like, it was before Patterson, but after the other one got the bad reputation.
Hey, Vista Way. That's where I lived. Okay.
Vista Way, I heard, was kind of wild.
It was wild.
I heard it was like Jersey Shore, like nuts. That's what I heard.
It was so naughty that they had to fill in the hot tubs because naughty things were happening.
Ooh.
Wow. So, tell us some of those stories.
No, that should be up for like our Patreon show afterwards or something like that.
I'm sorry. So all right, so you never left. When did the first like piano gig come about? Like how did that
Well, so I was working at the Backlot Tour, which is important only because Backlot Tour people hung out together, and our attraction always closed when it got dark. So we were always off nights together. So they were like, "You got to come with us to these. Like, they got these piano bars." And I'm like, I was 22, but there was no piano bars where I was from in the Northeast. They're like, like, "What's a piano bar?" I'm like, "That sounds fun."
Yeah.
It was. I felt like a Will Ferrell. Like, whoa, what's a Christmas gram? I want one. Like, I was like, let's go to the piano bar. So we started going, and I was like, man, maybe I could try to do this. Like, I'll see if I can audition. And they let me audition at a couple of places, and Jelly Rolls at that point told me I wasn't good enough, and Howl at the Moon took me. So I started working at Howl at the Moon for like 5 years. And
then how did the Jelly Rolls come about?
Then I tried to start my own thing with some people that didn't pan out, so I left Howl at the Moon. And then at that point, I was like, all right, I got to do something else. And Jelly Rolls had a spot opening up, so I kind of navigated into there. And it was like there till the pandemic.
And then and you became like one, so synonymous with Jelly Rolls, like Piano Robinson and Jelly Rolls.
Disney fans, man. Disney fans love everything Disney, and they will find their favorite entertainers, outside of like, Disney movies and TV shows. They'll have their favorite in-park entertainers all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan, do you have been at Jelly Rolls?
I have once, and I was just like you, Rob. Like, I was like, what? A dueling piano bar? I'm like, are they fight? Like, how does this concept happen? And we went on a Sunday, which is known for like college program kids or the younger crowd goes on a Sunday night because like cast members get a discount or something. We got there early, got a seat in the back, and it was the one and only time I've been. But I bet you were probably there. It was like 2019, maybe.
Yeah,
You would have been there. So, I just want to say real quick, I just want to say hello to the chat really quick, because I didn't get to do that when we first got in here. So I want to say Monorail Molly, our mod, Dave Garner, Paul Engel, our mod, Caleb Joshua Hill, what's up? Simba 2, one of our mods, what's up? Piano Rob's on screen and in the chat, doing double duty. Darlene Barcelou, what's up? Jackie Velton, Candy Mom 15, who is a mod. We haven't made that switch yet. It'll be by next week. Candy Mom, you will definitely be. We have you as a mod. I need Pan to be able to do it, and he's not here right now. He is, like I said, he's, for anyone wondering where he is in Epcot, getting the new Luminous show on video. So what's up to Tim Rempel, T Marie's Place, one of our mods as well, is in the house. Pete McDevitt, our mod, is in the house. Movie Mania Nick, what's up, my man? Go Jets. Corey Cross in the house. And did I catch up? Whatever. Leslie Ojeda. I think I'm caught up at this point. If I missed you, I apologize. I'm trying to go through it quick. Yep.
I love hearing all these
Nicholas
names.
Shackelford.
People coming every single week and recognizing these names and stuff. So thank you, everybody that keeps coming
Thank
back.
Thank you for sure. Now, Sammy,
all our new friends too.
Sammy, do you have any experiences at Jelly Rolls?
I actually have never been inside, but I did pass by it with your wife when we went to Boardwalk. But I haven't.
Oh, look, he's here!
Only for a little bit. It's getting crowded, and people want our seats badly.
There you go. Oh, and Corinne is in the house. Hello, guys.
This is amazing. Live from Epcot on location.
Jeffrey, nice guy. Hello, Morgan, Sammy. Rob, I'm so mad I'm not there for Piano Rob.
Listen, it's okay. I heard that you begged Disney to do Luminous tonight, so you didn't have to be here with me. Is that true?
I think they did change the schedule for that.
Absolutely, they definitely.
It's always something.
It's crowded. I can't wait to see this, and I'll give you the full report.
I can't wait. Now, this should be up tonight.
Probably at 2 a.m. However long it takes. The problem is YouTube rendering it in 4K. I could release it when it's fuzzy, but Rob, you've done YouTube, I think. It takes a little while before a half hour is going to take 2 hours to render. So 2 a.m. I bet you it'll be out.
Okay, so
do the quality. Do the quality.
Yeah, we want to see that. So by tomorrow morning at the latest, people are going to be able to see it. And at the latest. So guys, make sure you tune in a little later tonight. You'll get to see the Luminous. Any other updates from Epcot?
Oh, we saw the Walt statue. What'd you think of it?
The Walt statue is really, really nice. We stood in line 40 minutes to take a picture.
Did you guys say happy birthday to him?
Yeah.
I forgot it was his birthday today. Oh. I did. Nice going. Nice going.
Did you get his autograph? Do the whole thing.
Oh, did we lose him? There we go.
There we go.
We got you again.
Oh.
He doesn't know we got him back.
I think the audio.
Your audio, we can hear you.
Can't hear.
No.
I love that we're not talking when we're saying
He's saying, I'm so sorry I couldn't be here again with Rob here. It's such an honor to have him on the show. I can't believe I'm missing this.
That's probably what it is.
He's
that
like,
sounds
I
about
put
right.
his statue next to Walt. I don't know what's taking so long.
With a piano. I don't know why they put the soul piano with the piano.
Ya.
I don't know why it's not a piano Rob there. So there we go. So again, he will be back next week. There's the statue, Patty. Let's see a couple of those other angles they got. Happy birthday to Walt.
What is y'all's opinion of this versus the original concept art, on steps versus now this is a bench? What do y'all think?
It's easy to take a picture with.
Yeah, it's true.
If that makes any sense. So, Rob, what do you think? What would you rather see?
I'm trying to reserve my full opinion until I go there in person and see it. I don't know. I want to see it. I feel like it's got this weird feel in the middle of the park, and I'm not sure exactly why it's there. Am I supposed to go read a book in the middle of the day, or I don't totally understand it, but I'll see. I want to see it. I have to go see it.
Now, a lot of people trekked there today just to go see the statue.
Of course, it's new.
So everybody was all the influences were there today. I know, Sam, you're going to be there soon. Are you going to get a picture in front of this thing?
Yes, I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'll wait 40 minutes, but I'll definitely try. I'll be there.
Was that the wait to take a picture with it?
That's what they said.
That's what he said.
And like in a month, it'll be just walk up. Like no one's waiting online to take a picture with the same.
Yeah, so I might just wait until it's a walk up.
Yeah,
I like being the first of the first.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So all right. So back to our guest, man. So yeah, that is you. So all right. So you're at Jelly Rolls. What now? When did you start doing Boathouse?
Oh, that's interesting. So about 8 months into the pandemic, maybe. I don't know if it was that much actually, but like to the point that restaurants started opening up. I talked to the general manager, and he was like, could we get, do the pianos in here and start getting entertainment? And we started just working it in. It became a Friday, Saturday night thing, and now we still do the Friday, Saturday nights and Saturday, Sunday brunches. It just kind of kept going and going. It got popularity. I feel so thankful that we have it. It's such a nice gig, and they treat us like gold. So yeah, it's somewhere in the middle of the pandemic, still in 2020. We started very slowly, and I think by 2021 we were rolling in there.
I mean, people show up for brunch there just to see you. Really, I mean, there are a faction of people that come there, literally will eat there just to see you.
Well, don't make me say yes, but some people do. Yes, some people
do. You're low key a Disney celebrity.
Yeah, not low key. He's high key.
The joke that I make is that I mean a real lot to a very tiny group of people.
Oh,
well, it's better to be a big fish in a small pond, right?
Yes, I guess yes. And right? I'm very by the way, and I'm very thankful. Like it's wonderful. Anybody who wants to just come hear me play or sing, I love you. Thank you.
Hey, I gotta ask you. So we, anyone who doesn't know, me and you had a talk show we did called Late Night Magic. We had a ton of great guests. I was always curious. I don't think we ever really had this conversation. Who was your favorite guest that we ever had on the show?
Oh my God, that's such a loaded question. I would have, and I'm gonna forget somebody because you're putting me on the spot, and I'm gonna think. Like obviously, Kevin Pollak stood out to me because he was freaking Kevin Pollak.
Yeah, that was a great. That was fun. He kept making fun of me.
But I don't know if he was my favorite. Oh my! Do you have one that you asked that question? Do you have one that jumps to the top of your head?
You know what it is? They're like it's like children to an extent, because certain ones you say I love, that was my favorite, and then you think of another one, you're like, oh, you know what, that was great too. One of my favorite, though, I think might be Tessa Groff, the medium we had on.
Tessa was a very good one.
Very insightful to the afterlife, and I was really. I
always had fun with Dom because they're talking about all the soundtracks.
Yes, he was always a great interview.
And Chris Bartlett, C-3PO, like, oh my God, you're gonna make me fan overall. That was. Oh, and how could I forget Michael James Scott? Yeah.
Oh yeah, another big one. Played the genie in Aladdin on Broadway.
Yes, he ended up being in Boathouse when during his Broadway, the Disney Festival of the Arts, the Broadway thing. So I got to go talk to him in the back of Boathouse. It was great to see him in person after we did the show.
That was awesome.
Yeah, man.
Cool. So, all right. So, where are we at, man? What are we doing nowadays?
Where are we at now? So the Boathouse shows are going strong. I'm not personally at every one of those shows. I still own Orlando Dueling Pianos, which brings any level of, different types of shows for weddings, corporate events, that type of stuff. Whenever they hire us, that keeps me busy. Thursday nights, I'm on WDW News Tonight, the WDW News Today Thursday night show, which is like a nice little skit, kind of late night talk show. Which
you guys do a great job on there.
It's so much. I very guilty have a lot of fun there. It's so much fun to do that type of show. And then everything else is kind of whatever I get called for. And then how do I forget it? Rosencrown, whenever they call me over at Epcot, which is. I mean, come on, playing at Epcot is just that's just a dream. Like that's just.
And you're following some big footsteps, going there.
Yes, yes. Everybody knows Carol Stein played there, and she was so happy that I got that job, and she came to see me the first day I played, and she's just a gem of a human being. I mean, let's be honest. You can't. There's nobody out there going to say anything bad about Carol. She's just such a wonderful person. She had me. This is an inside story. She had a little piano player get together about a month or so ago, and we all just went over there for a lunch. It was all these Disney piano players, and I'm like, oh my God, the guy who played on Main Street in Disneyland when it very first opened, and then he came and opened Main Street here, like, and he was going off to play Hoop-Dee-Doo that night. And it's just
Oh,
like
wow.
she had all these people in one house, and I'm like, I don't want to play around these people. Like this is amazing. So not only is she just a great person, but she loves connecting all like the musical people in her life and bringing them together, which is just such. I mean, that's just such a treat for somebody like me.
And so supportive too, because I'm slowly learning from like a performative theme park entertainment. So I'm slowly getting into it myself. And, it can be really competitive, but that is so nice that you guys were coming together, supporting each other, came on your first date. Like, that is amazing and so kind.
The ones who are really good in all the arts, they share the information and they don't try to, hold close those gigs. And God knows what you're dealing with too, but piano players are like that too, because there's so many different skill levels. And people want to, I might call them gatekeeping, like they want to gatekeep gigs from other people. And it is a hard, but and that's what's great about somebody like, let's be honest, if you want Carol Stein, you want Carol Stein. Nobody's going to take her place. And it's great to get to that level. I can only dream I aspire to the level where people are like, no, I don't want just minimum wage piano player A. I want Rob to come play. Like I think that's what any of us want in that level, that you want to be wanted, you specifically.
Hey, Debbie Bernfeld and Debbie Thurnick just came in the house. So with the WDWNT, the News Tonight show, what's the like the setup? I mean, like what you guys do is hilarious. It's a really good show. If anybody hasn't checked it out, make sure you go check it out. It's on Thursdays. And as a matter of fact, Panda will be guesting on this Thursday.
Panda's on this week.
Yeah, so we did like a trade. Rob came on our show. Panda's going to go on your show.
Trade. Wait, is this a permanent trade or a temporary trade?
Tune in next week. Tune in next week to find out. So what's as far as the process of production on that show, what is the process like for you guys?
It is insane what goes into that show, especially on top of all the other responsibilities, because nobody primarily works on that show. Everybody else is doing other things in that company or has other jobs. So there's generally a game every week where people can win. Tom Corliss hosts it, so they're core bucks, and then you can use that. And they have an excellent merch shop if you like kind of the off-brand type of stuff. And so there's always a game, sometimes based on the prices, right? The big one we've been doing is the Carmen Sandiego one, if anybody's seen it. It's like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah. But it's where in the world is Tom Corliss. And it's done up, man. Animated clues. We got a big map at the end of Disney World that people got to run to put the things on. And actually, nobody's won it yet. If you get 7 matches, you get a trip at a moderate hotel. I think it's 4 nights in Disney. Wow.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like nice. So like real so there's that aspect. Somebody is writing either monologue jokes. There's always monologue jokes to open up, kind of like the way Leno or Conan would do it. You take whatever the headline is, and then we put the joke on it. Sometimes we have all different types of skits, and there's recurring characters, and it's like I said, it's too much fun for me. If I could do a show like that daily, I would do nothing else. That would become my life.
There you go. Now, awesome. What's your process in it? Like the music, how much freedom do you have?
Honestly, I have really all the freedom. I mean, there's certain things where they'll be like, I would like you to, and I love, by the way, because Tom knows his Disney stuff. He knows it. So he'll ask me. He'll be like, "You are in like Mystic Manor from from I'm blanking on which park. Is that the Hong Kong park? I think somebody in the chat's gonna yell at me. Yeah. But like, so I got some music and I worked it out and I got to learn it. So there's been some really deep cut stuff. I love when we do the musical skits. There's a game we do called The Ride of Your Life with Randy Newman that Randy Newman sings about Disney attractions, and you have to guess what Disney attraction he's singing about. So I get to put together those songs and write that type of stuff. It's a lot of musical cues based on whatever the jokes are. When they're coming back from commercial break, I play some songs while it gives them time to change sets or whatever we have to do for the next bit or the next segment. So it's, like I said, it's just fun. It's fast moving. It's a live show. It's great.
Now, real quick, Jessica Ref says yes, it's Hong Kong. Which good. I think that was your guess, so you got it right. So no.
you win a prize.
You win a prize. So basically, like they basically learned a couple of these songs here, but anything else you feel like coming in on certain cues, you just go ahead. You got.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean it's loose in that sense, and everybody that's involved in the show definitely trusts each other on stage, which you need. I mean, it's like this: you're doing a live show, you can't just everybody stop and what's going on. Like you roll with whatever's happening. And honestly, when I find we have least stuff planned, those will end up being the funnier shows.
Really, nice. So so Rosencrantz now. You know what? I have a surprise. I didn't want to tell you in advance because we used to spring stuff on people. We had our show. I wanted to spring something on you. Now you're on the other side of it. Patty, play the clip. Roll the clip. Lightning lane.
Oh, no.
From our big blockbuster department when we used to have the other show, that was our big CGI racetrack.
Yes, that was our one. That was our only CGI on that show.
It was the only thing we had. So I'm gonna go through your lightning lane, but it's gonna be all Disney for the most part. So are you guys ready? Ready? All right. So Piano Rob, favorite Disney movie?
Goofy movie.
All right. Favorite Disney song?
You'll Be in My Heart.
Okay. Favorite Christmas gift you ever received?
Favorite Christmas gift I ever received. God, you've done this to me before, and we've talked about it, and then I always forget, and then Allie's going to say, no, you forgot, I got you, blah, 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 and I'm not going to remember what it is. Oh, my God. I feel like the worst guest, Gene. I can't think of any. Why can't I think of a good Christmas gift right now? I can't.
Text Allie.
Yeah, text Allie. Whichever one Allie says.
I don't know. You got to come back. I got nothing. I have literally nothing.
Okay. All right. We'll let that one slide.
I got it.
We'll go back to that.
Friend. Yeah, we'll go back to that. Okay.
I'll find out.
Your favorite song to play?
My favorite, probably to date, still New York State of Mind. It's my favorite by Billy Joel. It's my favorite song, and I just.
Can we get a little New York State of Mind?
Play it.
Love it.
You always said love it on our show when I felt you were bored with the guest. Like you were just like, love it. Love it.
So basic.
Listen, there were definitely times that's not it all, but there was definitely times where we knew that the juice was completely squeezed 15 minutes in, and we were like, all right, it's time to wrap. There was definitely some times where that happened, but all right, so let's keep going. Favorite Disney park?
Wait, hold on. You blanked for a second. Your favorite what?
Favorite Disney park?
Favorite Disney park? Probably Disneyland. Disneyland itself.
Really?
That is the correct answer, sir. Good job. In my opinion, that's the correct answer.
I know Gene has his things where he's like, oh, Disney. I love Disneyland. It's double the attractions in the place. It's Walt's Park. It's come on, man.
Something special in there.
All right, I'll give you that one. All right. Universal or Disney? You had one day to go to a park. Where are you going? Universal or Disney?
Is it Horror Night season?
It's any day of the year.
I mean, I might take Universal Orlando.
All right.
You know I love that place. I have a very big love for that place.
You have a very fond connection to that place.
I saw you so many times.
We live at Horror Nights. Like
they're there every night.
I've already gained so much more weight now that I'm not walking half marathons every night.
All right. Favorite ride, no matter the park.
Favorite ride, no matter the park. I think I'm gonna go with Guardians Cosmic Rewind.
You've done that one. You've done that one. You've saved the galaxy quite a few times.
Ever since they put that, I've still never been on a ride that's like that one, and the use of the music on top of it. I absolutely love that ride.
I agree that's one of my favorite too over there. I think it might be my favorite ride.
Traditionally, I was a Splash Mountain fan, but now that it's not, around anymore, it makes it a little easier to pick Guardians.
Tim Rempel says Rob is Halloween Horror Nights.
I love it, man. I need to be an icon there. I know we've talked about it, Gene. That's one of my ultimate goals. Like when you want to talk about weird, I want to be an icon for a year.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Would you ever audition for Halloween Horror Nights?
I've never, because I don't want to be I don't want to be a scare actor. I love the scare actors, but I want to go and enjoy the event. But if I could be like something, I know I shoot for the moon with my dreams, but if I could be like the icon that year, that's what I want. That's what I want to do.
Piano
All right.
playing, listen to his music, and then
He could be like a piano playing
die.
demon.
Guys,
Yeah.
guys, this isn't like a half-baked idea. I would be the organist, and because I would play organ, and I would harvest organs, and that would be a whole. It's a whole. Yeah, it's a whole.
It's a whole
thing.
house.
It's gonna.
did
Yeah,
you
it'll be the whole everything.
I like
So
it.
did you
I
love
like
the
it.
Darkest Deal house? I'm so sorry, we're getting off track. but-
I did love the Darkest Deal house. I had a lot of fun in that house.
Morgan doesn't know the rules of Lightning Lane.
Sorry. Like,
Yeah, we go off on on
Another
tangents
fun-
for
It does
hours
happen.
and never
I'm
get to the
so
rest of the
sorry.
show.
You talk about Halloween Horror Nights. I'm like,
I get Phantom. Oh, Team Replay says Phantom of the Robber.
ooh.
Like it. Okay. Favorite nighttime Disney show.
Phantasmic.
Okay. Which one?
Which one?
Have you seen
I
both?
think it's gonna be. I have seen both. I think I like original Disneyland the best.
Okay. No, I agree.
The original Peter Pan, Maleficent, that version.
I get it. Okay. Favorite Disney restaurant.
Traditionally, I jump to Ohana. I'm trying to think if that's still going to stay. I know I haven't been in a while, and I've heard stories that it's not as up there anymore, but I think I'm still going to say Ohana.
Okay. All right. And final question before we take a quick commercial break. The best advice you ever received, and who gave it to you?
Do whatever you love, and you will never work a day the rest of your life.
And where'd that come from?
My uncle. I had an uncle who said that to me.
All right. Okay, guys, we're going to take a short commercial break. We're going to hear from our travel sponsor, but when we come back, more Piano Rob.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Thompson, owner of MC Travel Company, formerly Mouse Class Travel. What started with a dream of building magical vacations for everyone at Disney World has now turned into creating magical vacations worldwide. We're 75% repeat and referral. That's because when clients first came to us, they came to us for our expert planning inside theme parks at Walt Disney World and Disneyland, as well as Universal. But now we have diversified and are now selling vacations worldwide. The reason why you would want to book with me is because no matter which vacation you book, you get the same group of hardworking agents all working on your vacation. There is not one single agent at my agency that you work with. When you book with us, you become our family. That means that the entire team at MC Travel Company works for you. We each specialize in a portion of your vacation and then bring it all together in the end for you to enjoy. So for your next vacation, consider MC Travel Company. And thank you, Panda, for allowing us to sponsor this channel. Have a magical day.
All right, we're back. So I wanted to get into it because I know I just seen you were just there recently, and I know how big of a fan you are of Halloween Horror Nights. Okay. But you were just at Jollywood, and it looked like you had a lot of fun. It looked like you had like a tremendous amount of fun, from what I could see. You and Allie K, your fiance, which congratulations on the engagement. For anyone who doesn't know, he popped the question, and luckily she said yes.
Yes, very.
What do you mean, luckily?
Well, I mean, she might have had some trepidation. There might have been some questions she had to ask herself, but she did say yes.
Gene's had a different experience with females in his life.
I've had, yes, maybe that may be true. That may be true. But nonetheless, congratulations, my man. Until Allie came, we said congratulations to her as well. But okay, so what was give us a rundown of Jollywood? If people haven't been there yet, what was some of the stuff that you really loved? Give me the sight, sounds, feels, everything.
We had a great time. We got lucky. It was a very cool night too. It was in the 50s. Like it was nice. It was gorgeous. And it was a Monday, so it was kind of quiet. If you like to meet characters, there was a ton of them. So I'll say that first. If you want to meet your characters, they had the ones they advertised, like Phineas and Ferb and Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy. But then they had a whole bunch of extra ones: Mary Poppins, Snow White and Dopey. A ton. I think Santa Stitch was there. I didn't even see everybody. There were so many characters. And they had a couple of other photo opportunities, like specific ones just for that event in front of the sign, some like movable camera trick ones. So that is definitely the first thing. The shows were probably the highlight. That Home for the Holidays in Hollywood show that's in the Beauty and the Beast Theater down on Sunset. That has to be the best produced Disney stage show I've ever seen in a Walt Disney World park.
Not just Christmas, but you're talking about ever.
ever. I can't remember seeing a stage show where this much work went into the stage show. There's like a live seven. I should count like 7 to 9 piece band on stage. There's one original song that they wrote for it. And they even do the song from the Beauty and the Beast Christmas special. Like, Belle comes out and sings that. And the live puppeteers, like you have, to have Kermit and Miss Piggy to have. I love seeing puppeteering live in that level of a stage show, and singing, dancing, all of that. That show specifically has to be where a lot of budget and everything else went. It's fantastic.
I'm going to take a quick sidebar real quick because I Ride the Teacups is asking, did you get to see Rogers at DCA? Were you when you were at DCA?
I didn't, which is why I wasn't there over the summer. Which is I have a feeling that could be better. I watched it on. I did the YouTube thing, but that's why I didn't want to say ever, because I know it seems to me that other Disney parks around the world may get a little more attention when it comes to that type of show, the stage shows. And I don't think we always got that level here. And then all of a sudden, this show particularly, I was like, wow, this is a different level of show.
Cool. What did you think of the? So that was the best show. What was some of the other shows that you got to see?
The only other like stage show was the sing along, the Nightmare Before Christmas sing along.
Now that looked really awesome too, though.
That one did look really good.
It had the giant Jack puppet was amazing, and I really liked the Oogie Boogie scene. The rest of the sing along, I think it's got to be up to you how you feel about it. Like they have live actors on the stage kind of running around, but they show the clip from the movie and you sing along, so that's a good chunk of the show. But that puppet is enough to get me in that show, and I love that movie.
Yeah. And did you try any treats?
We didn't eat much, but we did eat a little. We went to. I didn't want to waste time eating. It's not when the party's 4 hours. 4 hours can go really quick, especially if you're thinking you're going to wait online for some characters and want to do something. So we went to Pizza Rizzo. They had this polenta meatball that was really good, and an antipasto flatbread. So we ate that, and we had the Santa Gertie cookie, the sugar cookie with the mint frosting. That was all delicious.
Okay.
But that was all I ate.
Now, would you do it again? Are you sold on Jollywood Nights?
I'm 50-50.
Really?
It's worth. This is where it gets weird for me, because I never want to tell a person where to put their money, because I think we used to talk about this on our show. Price and value are so very different to people. So that's the only thing to me. I don't know if for me I would do that, but I would definitely consider attending the event. Like I have no problem with the event. I'm not a big, this too. I'm not a big drinker. So I know there was a lot of things like with the Brown Derby and the Tip Top Club and the music was great, like all that type of stuff. But all those things are extra. Like it's good to know there's no free like cocoa or candy, or there's none of that at this event.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason. Yeah, that's the only reason why I say maybe. Like we had a great time. You're not going to get a complaint from me about the event in any way. But like I said, I don't know if I would tell somebody. That's up to them where they want to put their money on a holiday event.
Okay. So what do we got coming up in the future, man?
What do we got coming up? I mean, right now, I don't think I have anything that we haven't talked about. It's still going to be mostly the Thursday night shows. We got 2 more before this year is on break for like 6 weeks. And I'm at the Boathouse a lot, especially around the Christmas weekend and New Year's weekend. I got quite a few shifts there.
Okay.
And we'll see. We'll see what comes next. I'm curious what the next project will be in my life. We'll see.
I'm excited to see and hear about it. And also you're available for private gigs.
Always. That's what keeps me. Those are the things that really are worth it. I love when people want me at those things. They're a lot of fun.
Have you got to do like an Eyes Wide Shut one yet?
No. I mean,
okay.
I've been to some weird ones, but none that have gotten to that level. Thank God.
I get it. You didn't have to get blindfolded and brought to it or anything like that, right? No.
Yeah, no. No.
Such a strange question. Such a strange.
Not from
question.
Gene. That's a Gene.
We did a show for over a year
weekly for you guys.
Yeah. You'll get to. And Team Marie, thank you for putting that in the chat. So if you want to book Rob for a private event, you can email him right there, rob.j.volpe@gmail.com. So Trust me, you are getting your money's worth. He is fantastic. He is the man. Do you want to stick around to do a couple of headlines with us?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it. All right, so I know Patty was telling me that they got these new trees in Universal. So let's see some of these trees real quick, Patty. Pop some of them up. All right, so here we go. Here's the Nutcracker. These are all Universal trees. They're all in different stores. So here's like the Nutcracker one. Anyone? Is this for anybody?
It's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. I feel like if this is what I'm thinking, they kind of do something similar to during Halloween Horror Nights, where different skeletons are decorated differently, and you have to find them in the merch shop. Obviously, encourage you to go buy merch, but you get like a little treat if you find all of them. So I think that I haven't seen this personally because when I'm working at Universal, I go the same 2 spots over and over, so I haven't gotten to check this out.
All right, let's see.
I see the Harry Potter colors on there too. By the way.
Oh yeah,
those are all the balls are the house colors.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that.
Right.
That's a great point. All right, let's see that next one, Patty. So here's another one. This is what characters are in this one, Patty? Let's get. So this is Earl the Squirrel.
So silly.
Are you into this Earl the Squirrel character?
I love Earl. I love that Earl is getting more and more love he's such an adorable character. He has his own backstory. Like, people do not take the time.
Oh, does he? I don't even know he did.
Universal backstories yet.
Do you want to tell it, Rob?
No, I don't remember all the details. I just know he has a very nice
Morgan,
backstory.
do you know it?
Yes. So there was a real squirrel that lived in the Christmas tree for years and years and years. The team members decided to name him Earl. He actually bit into some light bulbs and died.
Wow.
But people loved him so much, and he was around for so many, I don't know if it was years or the season, but he was a big part of it that now, like, his memory lives on, and now he's on merchandise. He's actually on the tree, and I won't tell you where on the tree. You have to look, but he kind of comes out and then comes back. It's very small. You really have to look.
He's hidden every year on the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And the girl in all of the merchandise, her name is Pearl. So it's Earl and Pearl. It's so cute. But the tribute store, there's a section based off of Earl the Squirrel in the Christmas tribute store this year. So definitely check it out.
Simba 2 says he gets Earl and Bucky mixed up all the time. That is true. They do look alike. That's a good point. All right, let's see what else we got, Patty. All right,
this is the Earl the Squirrel's little area for sure.
Okay.
You want to go back one more, Patty?
Go back, Patty.
You kind of see faintly, but like all the Earl has been traveling and stuff, and then you hear like this whole part of the room, and like there's squirrels in the wallpaper design, like it's all squirrel related, and it's cute.
Right.
Super cute, yeah.
All right, what else we got, Patty? All right, this one is what?
Ooh. I don't know, but I like it.
I don't know. I don't know. It's not for me. All right, Patty.
Like outside of ET. Something like
oh, maybe it's planets because it was planets.
Yeah, this definitely looks like a monster kind of.
Yeah, that looks like a
Men in Black.
Men in Black area.
Okay, this is the Men in Black area one. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Theirs are more subtler than Disney's. You know, when you go down Disney Springs and theirs is like, this is obviously Star Wars or this is obviously Haunted Mansion. Theirs is a little subtler.
What is this one here supposed to be? What could that be?
It's Chocolate Emporium, like steampunk vibes.
Yeah, right. Rob, what do you think?
I don't know, man.
I don't know what that could be.
Chat, tell us what you guys think it is.
The compass.
This is just Universal.
Yeah, this is just Universal. This is a Universal one.
But the blue flowers are kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
and I would think
bad.
that's Minion-y or Simpsons-y with all the yellow.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Probably Minions.
Oh, this is definitely Back to the Future.
This is all old. This is like old. Got Earthquake, Jaws.
That's a cool one.
If you pull back to the thing, you can see where the Out of Time, Back to the Future. I know Rob's a Back to the Future fan.
I love it.
That's like your favorite movie.
That one's pretty cool.
I knew exactly what was going to happen when I said that. I knew that tune was coming. All right, Islands of Adventure.
Ooh, yes. I like that one. That one's pretty cool.
Very explore. Oh, yep. All Seuss Landing, Toon Lagoon. Amazing. These are very subtle.
Yeah. I think so far I like the old school Universal one better. Yeah, right. Movie Maniac.
I always gravitate towards the old school Universal merch.
Yeah.
I like this because it's cute. Whoa, the Dr.
I
Seuss.
love
It looks like
this.
it's falling over.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
This
amazing.
one might be my favorite.
So wild and fun. Oh, okay, that's cool.
With Blue. Is that his name? Blue.
No.
Okay.
Blue is a girl.
Same. Well,
And she's
They're all
really
girls.
great.
I apologize. Toon Lagoon.
Oh, that's fun.
Sounds cute.
Yeah.
You know, I was just talking with someone the other day when we were walking through Toon Lagoon. It's like the tunes in there are very outdated to the point where like my generation, like millennials, I don't think we know, like we can recognize them, but we didn't grow up with it. So I think it needs a refresher of different tunes. Even something like Calvin and Hobbes was like past what is currently there.
They need some updated stuff.
Yeah, different tunes.
Who would you put there?
They'd have to purchase new characters though. At this point.
Yeah, the licensing.
Right. Yeah.
Who would you put there? Who's someone out there that you would say like I would like to see them do something with?
I know it's not likely, but I was a really big Calvin and Hobbes girl. Like I loved all the mischievousness of it, but like I love Popeye's ride because that ride gets you drenched. But I don't know. Nothing sticks out to me that would be a good fit for all audiences to like.
What about Ziggy?
Who's that?
Remember Kathy?
Like Ziggy, well, Kathy's there.
Kathy's there?
Kathy's ice cream. She's the ice cream. But
Is she
Gene, you're naming stuff that's older than Morgan's not gonna.
Yeah.
You know, like Kathy's a legend.
But you know what? But so are the people that are there. I think the problem is all the new characters are DreamWorks, and they already have a spot for them.
Yeah, that's what they're
so.
doing.
This was supposed to be based on like those Sunday comic, like in the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how you revamp that without really revamping it to something totally different.
It's tricky. It's tricky. You know, we're always armchair imagineering stuff at Disney, but this I'm like, I don't know. It might be time to gut it soon. I don't know. Do something different.
All right. Well, guys, the Thank Them Phoenicians water reflection effect has returned to Spaceship Earth after 15 years. Do we get? I believe you had the video for it. Does anybody really
ride it?
What happened?
I need to go ride it. It was hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything really like mind blowing there.
I'm honestly not sure what I was looking at, and I was.
Exactly.
I feel like we were all like,
"Hey, Sebastian the Crab." Yeah, I don't really know what was there either. I know we talked about it before, and I think even Pat was like, "I don't really know what's here." So maybe somebody else does. Is it that big a deal? Honestly,
no,
right?
Not with everything else they did this week.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's like the little thing. Now, what is a big deal is finally Hatbox Ghost has arrived on 11/30. Hatbox Ghost finally arrived. We've been talking about this for what feels like 15 years.
Oh my
I believe it was only really a year, but Rob, have you had a chance to go yet?
Not here. I've seen him in Disneyland, but I haven't gone since this reveal. But I'm very excited.
When are we gonna be? You're come on, man. You're local. You should be able. You should be there already.
See, because I'm local, Gene. Let me tell you something. I don't feel the need to fight bloggers and hype. It's not a thing for me. I don't care. I know we have a family trip planned for MK one day when the kids are on break if I don't get there. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I hope it's ready by the Thursday show, but I'm so excited about the Hatbox Ghost. I got a little fun thing coming for it. So I'm hoping that it's ready by Thursday. I hope. Okay. If not next week.
Okay, I did talk to someone who saw it in person, and they said that the effect doesn't rotate as fast. So not everybody gets to experience it. Like Robbie can probably vouch as well. Like the one at Disneyland, it goes, you might see it do it once, maybe twice, depending on what you see it at. Yeah. But I heard that it doesn't go as fast. And like we said, we've been talking, like thinking over the summer. Okay, maybe Haunted Mansion movie. Nope. Maybe the Halloween season. Nope.
No.
It's December.
It should have been. It should have at least been for Halloween.
Right.
It's true. Yeah.
Right. I mean, let's call it what it is. It really should have at least been there for Halloween, but you know what? It wasn't. It's there now, and at least it is there at this point. But all right. So Anne Margaret and Simu Liu has dropped out of the Epcot Candlelight Processional, and the replacement celebrities are. Let's see. It's going to be Ashley Eckstein and Bart Millard. So and I believe Anne Margaret actually did one date and then split the dates up. And Ashley Eckstein's going to finish her grouping, and then Bart Millard's going to be there for Simu Liu. So of Shang-Chi, if no one knows who that is. And here's a list of everybody. Right now we're in John Stamos' neck of the woods, and then Neil Patrick Harris comes in for the weekend. Rob, what's your take on the Candlelight Processional? Is that one of your favorite events of the year?
I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. I actually don't usually go every year. I'll pick every couple and I'll pick a day to go. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I know people love it. You will find people that will tell you that's the most beautiful thing that they see in the theme parks. I guess it depends on how well you like the narrator. I mean, I guess how religious you are probably comes into play and how much you like it too.
That's a good point.
But it's a very well produced thing. It's a staple for Christmas time at Epcot, so everybody should experience that at some point if you're a Disney fan.
I find it to be so different than anything else they do. It's more of a somber kind of event than it is anything else. Who is your favorite announcer?
Oh,
or, host.
That's a good question.
I have a favorite.
You have. I saw Warwick Davis once, which was really good. You know, from Willow and Star Wars and all that. He was really good. I mean, I hate to just jump on the train, but Neil Patrick Harris does a good job. I mean, let's be honest. He's Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah. Enjoy it, Sebastian the Crab. Have fun. Morgan, who's yours?
It was Neil Patrick Harris.
Is it?
Yeah, he's so cool.
Sammy, have you seen it yet?
I haven't, but I would love to go like on a time where like Eva Longoria or Jordan Fisher or Neil Patrick Harrison. I would love to go on one of those days.
What if I did? Would you come see me do it?
No, absolutely not.
No,
absolutely not.
That's not really that's not nice at all, Rob.
I didn't
Rob
say
would
anything.
be there. No, but I'm saying that wasn't nice. You would be there.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Did they hire me to play piano?
He's busy.
I'm assuming I'm calling all the shots if it's me.
You wouldn't be allowed to wear your baseball hat for this one.
I'm sure I could figure something out. I'm sure they'd let me do something.
Or your jersey.
Well, I'm not wearing a jersey right now. I mean, but you know.
But you wear a jersey all the time to Disney, so.
Or hoodies. I could wear a hoodie. I'm just saying, if they want me to do it, I need like, you know, there's gonna be things I'm gonna have a writer, and there's gonna be all sorts of things that I need to have, and one of them is Piano Rob being my piano player.
Oh, I mean, that's good. You should go. That's good.
I'm gonna tell him if this is it, or I'm just not gonna do it. Corey Cross says they would go if I did. Thank you, Corey. So there's that. Okay. All right, let's move on to what else we got. We only have a couple more things. Grand opening has now been set for the new Indian restaurant in Disney Springs. This is where they used to have what's it called? What was it? Rob, do you remember what was over there?
Wolfgang Express.
Yes, because I used to get pizza there and it was so good.
Did you get the breakfast pizza there?
I'd never tried the breakfast pizza.
Oh, the breakfast pizza
that
was killer.
Sounds so good.
Gene, you want to hear something funny? I went to Springs as a guest today, which is something I never do. I had to go pick something up. And I walked down to the Christmas shop, and I didn't know that this place was there and it was new. And I went, whoa, there's a new Indian place here. And I had no idea.
Open
so
no idea.
In person, it is there.
It's the one cuisine they don't really have represented in most of Disney World. So it's nice to.
And I'm truly curious how well it does. Because I don't know if on hot Orlando days, like if this is a cuisine that people are going to be like, oh, I really need some Indian food right now. I have no idea. And I love Indian food. I love all types of food. But I'm very curious if this does well there.
If it sticks.
I'll be honest. I don't know why they closed the Wolfgang Puck Express, because I thought that was fantastic.
It might have been their decision. I
think it probably was, because they had like 3 Wolfgang Pucks at one time, and they closed all of them and opened just the one.
I don't know all the inside workings of the contracts, but I know they give you very lengthy contracts, and you have to agree to put like X amount of dollars into a renovation and meet certain things. So sometimes when these contracts are up, it's not like, I mean, that's what happened, I think, with like bongos. Like that opened up somewhere else, somewhere within like 30, 40 miles of Disney. But I think it was more worth it for that company than keeping it at Springs.
Oh.
Hey, Steve Browning, how you doing? Yeah, I used to love that place, man. But all right, and then Hot Cocoa Mickey Beignets have now came to Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter.
Ooh,
Yum.
that looks good enough that I would go make a special trip. Oh,
Rob, you went to that?
I would make the special trip anytime, and I do, just for the regular beignets. So I would definitely try these. I got the Halloween ones they did too this year.
What was the
Were they
Halloween
good?
one again?
The cookies
They
and
had
cream,
some
right?
type cookies and cream. That's what it was. And it had like
Okay.
some purpley frosting too to make it look. It was listen. Mickey beignets are amazing. Anything Mickey shaped is pretty much amazing. I don't think you're gonna find something I don't like.
okay, Rob, you've been to Disneyland a bunch of times. How would you compare the Disney World beignets to the Disneyland beignets? Because Disneyland is very, very good, but I haven't tried the ones here. But it's both. Are they just
No, I don't think. I'm trying to think. I don't think I had a beignet the last time I went to Disneyland.
Okay.
So I'm going in a couple of months again. But I went all churro because you're not going to get a churro
Period.
here.
Yeah.
No,
So
absolutely not.
So I went pretty much when I went to dough. I went churro for dough.
Fair enough. That is a valid reason. Okay.
All right, you know what we got? We're gonna get onto some merch. Before we get onto merch, though, Patty, let's hear from JC Creations. There you go. Hey, Space Mountain Dave is in the house. And hey, Mr. Drew, how are you doing? You know what? Also, too, real quick, let's do our Orlando stroller rental read. Bring that up, Patty. All right, guys, the most professional and convenient stroller rental company in the business, the number one choice amongst Disney travelers. Orlando Stroller Rental has a huge selection of single and double strollers. All strollers come with a free cooler, a parent console, and rain cover. They have a very convenient counter at the Orlando International Airport at Terminal B, side level 1, or they even offer free delivery to Disney resorts, Universal Area Resorts, as well as Airbnbs. So make the number one choice, your choice, Orlando Stroller Rental. Family owned and operated since 2008. Guys, don't travel with a stroller. Why travel with a stroller on the plane, in the car? Just come to town and rent one from Orlando Stroller Rentals. They're the number one in the land. So make sure you check them out.
Sorry.
All right, Patty, let's pull up some merch. Let's see what we got. Now, guys, you know the rules. Say, Morgan, you tell them what the rule is.
All right, everybody get your fingers ready because I need you guys to put, are we doing a Y for yes,
Yeah.
an N for no, and did we say no maybes?
You can put an M for maybe, but
M
I mean,
for maybe.
but decide. But decide.
If you can decide, you decide. But yeah, so do that, and we go through these quick. So everybody get ready.
There we go. All right, so we got some lounge flies. Now, obviously, Sammy, you're the lounge fly expert. What do you think?
It's a no for me. I don't like anything with a date on it because I feel like I can only wear
Where's
it
the
that
date?
year.
Oh, I see it. All right, 2024. I see it now.
And I just like one character on my bag, so I'm gonna say no to this one.
Yeah.
Okay. What? But
I'll say
okay.
no.
I wasn't ready. I was still. I
90s
was.
retro vibe for 2024. Like,
It
Yeah.
does.
it's
Rob, what do you
confusing.
think?
There's better 90s retro type merch than this stuff.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right. So we're saying
Wow.
no to all that stuff. All right. What else we got, Patty?
I'm gonna say maybe because
I'm
like
gonna-
it's kind of cute, but again, back to the better 90s.
Can I say one thing? It's a new shirt. It looks like it's been laying on somebody's floor. Look how wrinkled that is.
It is true.
That's a little wrinkled for a new shirt. No,
Yeah.
Rob, what do you think?
I don't like the colors, and I don't like that the year is there. So I wouldn't like that the year is there at all. But I don't. There's something about it that I don't know. It's not for me.
Not for me as well. All right, Patty. I know Patty did pull up some merch. Oh no, they're still on the 2024 stuff. All right, I don't like this at all.
No.
This is a no. So far, we got all no's. I don't see any yeses for any of this stuff.
Yeah,
Hey, Stephen
man.
Bouchard.
Oh gosh, no.
No,
No.
Oh gosh, that's
Craig
too
D,
far.
hello. He says garbage.
That's like when people put different types of Christmas lights on their outside of their house. Like just stick with one color scheme.
It's exactly what it is. All right. Nope. No one the pen either. Goodbye.
no.
This is fine.
It's a bucket hat. You know what? Turn it inside out and wear it. You're probably better off.
But then what's in the inside?
Oh
No.
God.
Oh, maybe that's the other side.
Yeah.
No,
No.
No.
Run away.
The New Year's stuff is really atrocious. I'm sorry.
And why is everybody flying?
The lanyard?
I almost
Yeah.
think it's like a joke sometimes. Like, let's see what people will buy, and then they send people in there to go.
Like, let's see how much of this money it can take.
Well, these are pins, so this is different. This is maybe a commemorative thing where you want to have the year on it, right? So that's a
No.
little different. Oh no, I'm sorry.
No.
I think that you're
Craig
either
D says,
into-
"What in the world?"
you're either collecting those or you're not.
You're right.
I agree.
I feel like this looks like a classic.
I like this one the best.
Yeah,
year.
it's got the mini Zero and the Goofy 4.
It's all the characters, Gene. It's Donald. It's Pluto.
Oh, I see Donald. All right, I see Donald and I see Pluto.
Yeah. So it's the main. And then is that?
I didn't
but
see
is
the
Mickey-
hat.
Is that Mickey behind?
Yeah, behind the side.
Yes, it is.
Oh no, it's all the characters. I had a
No, I don't think Mickey's. I don't think Mickey's involved in this one.
Why is he not
Yeah,
involved in
he
this
is.
one?
No, Mickey's right there. He's in the middle. We're middle between
like the
Pluto
frap-
and Minnie.
5-ish.
Oh, I see him on there, but none of the numbers really represent him.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sammy D wrote it. Did you put M, Sammy?
I did. I just because I do like the artwork. The year. I won't wear anything with the year on it.
Panda's blaming me for making all the designs this year. Maybe I did.
But you see now, if
Maybe I
it
did.
was an old year, the vintage stuff is cool.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
but it's not. That's
But
the
it's not.
problem.
I know it's not.
It's not. All right, what else we got, Patty? We've seen this one already, man. Come on. You see what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. It just kind of looks weird.
Busy. Very busy.
All right, Patty, keep going. There we go.
Oh, I like that.
Is that considered a spirit jersey?
It is. I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, does the material matter? Has anybody seen this movie yet? By the way, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
I
it yet.
haven't, yeah.
It didn't do great numbers in theaters. I'm not really nervous about that though. I feel like when it comes on
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus, it's probably they'll knock it out of the park on Disney Plus, like they did. Same thing with Elemental. Elemental didn't do great numbers, and here's Star from from Wish.
Cute, but
That's
silly.
cute for like a little kid.
Yeah.
Rob, I could see you could pull that off, Rob.
Yeah, no.
No, don't sell yourself short, kid. Or you got that. All right.
I actually prefer the plushie to the left of the slippers. That little goat looks cute. I'd
Yeah,
rather that
he's
than the
cute.
slippers.
Is he a goat?
Right?
Yeah, I'm
He's
pretty sure it's a
goat.
goat.
I think it looks like a donkey.
No, it's a goat.
Oh, okay.
No, for me.
No, I'm not feeling that either.
It gives me more Elsa vibes than anything.
It does, right? Movie Mini Nick says he saw it and it was okay.
Huh.
So, and he would know.
Oh, this is
What,
pretty.
what about this
Cute.
last fly?
I like that.
I like
Okay. What else we got, Patty?
no thanks. Even though it's for kids, still no
It's
thank
for
you.
kids.
Are they earrings?
Yeah. They're cute. For kids.
Oh,
what about this lounge fly?
pretty.
That one is really cute. The artwork is really nice.
Would you buy that, Sammy?
I need to see the movie first. I need to form a connection with the movie.
Exactly. If you don't know the character, like there's 100 other things to pick before this. You have to see if you
Yes.
connect with that character.
Yeah.
But do you like the look of it? Like, if you like the character,
Yeah, it looks.
would that be
It looks.
something?
It looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Allie into lounge flies, Rob?
No. We're not very merchy people, and if we get merch, we like the off-brand stuff. We want the stuff
Yeah,
that
I'm
a
the
lot
same
of
way.
people don't have.
I get it. I'm the same way. Here's some Wish Magic Band Plus. Not bad.
Pretty. Oh, this is cute. I wouldn't wear it, but it's cute. I could see
It
my
looks-
mom
It's
wearing
cute.
It looks like it's from Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation.
Gene, that was spot on. That was spot on. Yeah.
I'm pretty good. All right, this is a little different than the one they just showed, so that's not bad. I'm not really into, but I'm not really into the spirit shirts. It's too hot for those long sleeve shirts.
It
I
is.
say that, but then I wear hoodies, so who am I?
This is fine. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just fine.
There you go. What about the bucket hat?
Oh, for a kid, that's adorable.
Yeah.
See, you know what's funny, Gene? I don't have kids this age anymore either. Like, I
Yeah.
wonder if kids are going out of there like, I love this movie. This is my favorite. Like, I wouldn't know. I need to
That's a
ask
good
somebody
point.
with kids that age.
I still don't think, I don't know when it's going to be on. I don't know if they've released the date yet for when it's going to be on Disney Plus. It's probably, I would imagine it's not going to be that
I
long.
like
after.
that.
But I got to imagine that you'll see a bigger push for it after Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stephanie Keel.
I just
Okay,
like
it's
this
like
this little star guy. He's cute.
gonna-
I don't know his story. He's just adorable.
He's going to be the
Yeah.
star of that movie, I think. So, yeah, that looks like a,
I like what
a
you did
goat.
there.
Yeah, a goat. You said a donkey.
It looks more like a donkey to me.
He's a goat.
Like
you
a
look
baby
more
donkey.
like a donkey to me.
Rob, come on.
I'm glad
Oh,
you
this
said it.
is-
I didn't.
I should,
This is gorgeous.
you don't know it was me who said that. You can't see.
That's a good point. I'm blaming you. It could have been Sammy.
I can't afford Dooney and Burke, but this is gorgeous.
It's
You like
cute.
that?
It's really cute.
Frozen.
Yes.
It's not bad.
Oh my gosh, it's stunning. I love this more.
Is that
Again, I
Dooney and
can't-
Burke too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and it has a 10 on it. Amazing.
It has a what on it?
A 10 for the 10-year anniversary
Oh.
of Frozen. Just happened.
Oh, that's true. I can't believe it's
Oh,
been
I
10
like
years with that movie.
Is this in Disneyland or only Disneyland or Disney World? Because like I just took a friend there to Trader Sam's for the first time and he fell in love with
I
it.
think this is only in Disneyland.
Because he
Of
wants to collect all
course.
the pups now.
Let me see if Patty says what it is. Let's see. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say one or the other. But here's what these last couple are Luminous merch. So let's see what the Luminous merch is. Now, with it just coming out, would this be something you'd say I gotta have?
No.
No.
Listen, I'm not buying any merch until I see the show.
Right.
Yeah,
Especially after how the last one went.
Like, let's be honest. None of us have any idea what this show is about to be.
How did, how,
I like
What
the
it-
purple.
that purple's it's too purple. Too purple.
See, now I like purple as a color, and if I don't know what the show is about again,
Yeah.
it's very Figment-y, that color. So if they work that into the show and it's
Oh,
an
that's a good-
Epcot,
that's a good
that might
point.
be a wonderful shirt.
All right, well, I think we have one more, right, Patty? The ornament.
Oh. Excuse me.
Gives me Pandora
bless.
vibes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
a little bit, yeah. I get that. All right, I think that's it. What was your take on Harmonious, Rob?
I liked Harmonious.
I
there
did
was
too.
many things about it that I thought were very good, that were very just Epcot. I like the different languages for some of your favorite songs, how they work that. I didn't like that you have a lagoon show where you have to be facing one of these screens in the lagoon, that you can't just gather anywhere around the lagoon to see the show. I don't think the show deserved as bad a rap as it got, but it wasn't my favorite. I'm not sad to see it go.
Okay, you're excited for the new one?
I'm excited, but I'm curious. They've mentioned nothing, which is saying one of two things to me. They either know how bad they got the reaction from the last one, so it's going to just be amazing and they're not saying anything. Or the more than likely thing that scares me is we're going to kind of quietly open this and nobody knows about it, just in case it's whatever. Like I have no idea. I'm so curious. I haven't heard the music to it. I know nothing.
Corey Cross says, love the ears, Sammy. Craig D says Harmonious was the best show Epcot ever had. And Simba 2 agrees. Morgan and Sammy, Sammy, you go first. What was your take on Harmonious? How much did you like Harmonious?
I did like it. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I was running after my kid, but I am hoping one of these trips I could sit down and watch the fireworks without being pulled in 7 different directions.
Well,
Morgan,
Sammy, you're doing the wrong things for that, I think.
I just want to sit down at this point, just watch the damn thing.
Morgan, what? How do you feel about Harmonious? You sad to see it go?
I saw it one time and it was a very good experience. I don't remember it fully, but not to say I was intoxicated or anything. I'm not implying that at all. It was so long ago, but I was happy to see those barges go. Like, bye. Like, don't need you, because it's bright most of the day. That show is only for a little bit. If there was a way they could lower it or like float it in,
they were
out,
supposed to. It was supposed
Yeah.
to, I think, be floated in and out, but it just wasn't feasible when they actually did it.
It was such an eyesore during the whole day and all the festivals and all the things. It was just in the way. Not a
Corey
fan.
Cross liked Illuminations, said that was the best. I agree. Illuminations was my favorite. I don't know what you guys
Yeah.
think about Illuminations, but I loved Illuminations.
I mean, put it this way: one of the most surreal moments I get to have now. It's happened a handful of times. People will request, the "We Go On" song when I'm playing it, like Rose and Crown.
Mhm.
That song is so amazing. People will still hear that song. They'll cry. Harmonious didn't have that. I don't know if Luminous is going to have that. Happily Ever After does have it as a great example. You Are the Magic did not have it. Like that, you either draw people in with something that's going to really resonate and stick with them, or you don't.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The thing with Harmonious is it didn't really have its own music. I don't think, right? It was all from different movies, right? There was no part of that.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, it had to have a tune. I can't even think of it now. I assume it had like a core tune, the way like You Are the Magic had You Are the Magic. Like they always have whatever, and then they work in the movie songs as the composer works does all that stuff, which is very cool if done right. But that initial song has to be an amazing hook. Like they got it. Jordan Fisher singing "Happily Ever After" is just the greatest example of that, because people will be singing that song forever, long after that fireworks show goes away.
Yeah. I used to just listen to that song before we did our show, Rob. I don't know if you ever knew. Like I would listen to that song before we did our show. It kind of jazzed me up.
See, I wouldn't have guessed that about you.
Yeah, that song got me jazzed up. Happily Ever After. What are you laughing at, Sammy D?
Because you're like, you just keep implying. It just jazzed me up. It
did.
jazzed
It got
up.
me.
So I'm like, okay, we got it. It jazzed you up.
I only said it twice.
I don't see much emotion out of you ever, Gene. That's why it's funny. Like you jazz to you not jazz is a very small
Oh, it's a
window.
thin line. It's definitely a thin line, but
Can you show us how you jazz it out? Any
I don't-
moves? Any signature moves?
that's for the Patreon and the OnlyFans. So, Rob, let me ask you a question. And this is just between us. Is there ever a song that people
Just
request?
me and
What are we
Morgan.
doing here?
Is there ever a song, Rob, that you get requested for and you're like, I don't want to play that song, but I guess I
You
have
know the
to.
one I hate.
Which one?
You don't remember for real?
Maybe I don't remember.
Love Shack.
Oh.
I hate playing Love Shack.
You want to play it right now?
No, I don't want to play it right now.
I did
man.
like when Rob played our wedding song when we went to Boathouse to see you.
Which song was that?
It was "I'll Be" by
By Edwin McCain, yeah.
It was
song's
really
great.
nice. Yeah, it's a great song.
So listen, it was great being reunited with Rob, man. I miss doing sharing the screen with you, man. We had a lot of fun, man. We did.
You say it like we're not gonna have more fun. Like we're fun.
I think I'm saying
I'm about to break up with you, Rob.
he said like it's been a good run.
Well,
not gonna work
Rob,
out.
can I tell you how many times
You-
people came to me after we stopped the show? Can I tell you I can't even count how many times people came to me like, so what happened with you and Rob? Are you guys okay? We're good, man. The show just kind of we've came to it. We're both doing different things.
Nobody came to me like that.
A lot of people came to me like. Everybody came to me was like, Rob, are you and Rob okay? Like we broke up. It was like after a bad break, like after a breakup, like what happened, man?
Well, what I think people don't realize, we were putting stupid hours into that show, 20 to 30 hours a week.
Yeah, we would do
It
3
was a
shows a day.
part-time job.
Yeah.
And when our medium kind of got a little screwy, like that was it. Like it was like it's too many hours to keep doing this to not see something back from it.
Yeah. No, we would, like I said, we would do 3 shows a day, and that's like 3 hours.
I mean, people don't know this, but for whoever watches these things, super chat your YouTubers or subscribe to the there's nobody's getting money from the back end, like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Even when they do little bonuses, they're pennies. Like so, there's nothing. If you like these shows and you want people to do them, make them want to do the show. Like you got to give them something.
Yeah, no, we I'll tell you what. The one thing I did enjoy hanging out every week. Every day almost. I mean, we did like like I said, we did a show like every day.
And we
pretty
met
much, so.
amazing people. Like it was back
Amazing
to
people.
back to back of like people that have actual celebrity status and some big credits, and they've done some amazing things. Like every time we see a movie, and honestly, I'm friendly with a lot of them still. I'll still Instagram Scott Garland, Scotty Too Hottie from the WWE. I see him now and then, like especially when you go to horror nights or whatever. We're always commenting on each other's stuff. Like we met some really cool, down to earth people. Zach Sedalis, who is just another gem of a human being. She was in Stranger Things, and I was like, I would do that again in a heartbeat. Like I said, if I could do kind of like that, what I'm doing with the Thursday show, I would do any of that full time. That's the most rewarding thing to do.
So Stephanie Keel and Paul Angle are going to actually see you at the Boathouse in January.
Excellent.
So they'll see you for
Message
Sunday.
me to
Sunday
make sure
brunch.
it's a day I'm there, because I always feel bad when people are like, we're coming to see you, and I'm like, no, I got a private event that day.
It's Sunday brunch on the 28th of January. So there you go.
Don't ask me this minute, but I'll check. Sure.
Patty, we got to do one more read real quick. Let's go to Mickey Monthly. Here we go, guys. The best subscription box in the biz. There's a lot of others, but Mickey Monthly is the cream of the crop, tops of the top, and they have an amazing selection to choose from. They have a snack box that's filled with snacks from all over the parks, $29.99 per month. They have an original box which includes a mix of licensed and branded items and starts at $19 a month. They have a lounge fly box. They have a shirt box. They have a pin box. They have all sorts of boxes. They even have holiday boxes right now. Guys, it's a perfect gift. If you have a Disney fan in your life, go to Mickey Monthly. They are the best at what they do. Go check them out, mickeymonthly.com. All right. So yeah, man, that's pretty much going to take us to the end. Dude, thank you for stopping in and hanging out and holding it down with Panda not in the house.
Yeah, I'm very sad Panda's not here, but I'm happy I'm going to get to see him Thursday. So
you're going to see him Thursday. Tell him I said hello, and I'll be tuned in Thursday as I usually am. Again, you guys do a great job on that show. Thursdays, tell them where to find it.
That show is on YouTube on the page WDWNT TV. It's way too many consonants in a row.
It definitely is. You guys do a fantastic job there. It is such a well produced show, guys. Go check it out if you haven't.
You
seen
can
it
come
already.
See it live. There's tickets on sale for every one of the shows. There's $10 tickets, but there's an actual studio in Celebration, Florida, right off Disney property, and you're going to be amazed at how professional of a studio it is. Because I know I was the first time I walked in, and it's amazing.
So if you're in town, that's a plan for Thursday night. Go do it. All right, guys. Well, let's start thanking our mods, man. We want to. Well, you know what, Rob? You remember how hard it was working with Patty, right?
Yeah. You stuttering, finding stuff to end the show with, and Patty having to listen to it in the back. I remember all these things.
I mean, just Patty. You just remember he was like not on the mark all the time, correct?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I had somebody else on my side with that.
Why are you being so mean to Patty?
Patty is awesome.
They don't know yet, Piano Rob. They don't know.
What do you mean they don't know?
We had to deal with it every day for 3 hours a day. They don't.
I mean,
yet.
yes.
Thank
I'm
you.
not. I had to deal with you too for 3 hours a day.
Fair enough.
That must have been tough. How many bathroom breaks did he take?
Between shows.
I don't remember you doing many bathroom breaks.
Never had a bathroom break. I was a professional. Or as close to be as close as I could be.
I wish I knew that was an option. I could have done for a couple of minutes without him.
Well, we want to thank Patty Puddles, our producer. We want to thank Paul Angle, Monorail Molly, Tina, Simba 2, our mods, and also to Stephanie Keel and Candy Mom. I believe it next week we'll have you added on as mods. We just need Panda in the house to be able to take care of that. He's not here right now. Again, make sure you check it out either late tonight, early tomorrow morning. He's going to have Luminous up on the channel, so make sure you guys go check that out. Piano Rob, any last words?
Yeah, Panda promised. He guaranteed it will be up tonight at some point, so don't go to bed. He will not sleep until it's up.
Stay up late. Wait for it. It's going to be there. And if you do happen to doze off, just when you wake up, there it is. It'll be there.
There it is. I'm actually very curious to see it. I'll see if I can wait in person. I'm curious. I got to watch Panda's stream. I got to see it.
There you go. But you might as well take a look, get a sneak peek at it. get a sneak peek at it at least. Okay. For Morgan, Sammy, Piano Rob, thank you very much for coming tonight.
Yes.
And usually Panda's here to kind of like wave us off, so I guess I have to do it. So guys, have a good night.